Welcome to Retire Happy, the show designed exclusively for the backbone of our nation, federal employees. Join your well-sought financial advisor, Mamadou Bojang, and his dynamic team as each week we delve into the stories, insights, and tips about your federal benefits and retirement. Buckle up as we embark on a journey to demystify your benefits and retirement so you can make smart and confident choices and retire happily ever after.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm Alex, your host, and today we're diving into something a little different, but incredibly powerful. What if you could test drive your retirement before you actually retire? That's right. Today's episode is all about what we call the retirement rehearsal. And as always, I'm joined by our favorite financial expert and retirement strategist, Mamadou. How's it going?
Hey, Alex, I'm good. You know, this topic is one of my favorite because it takes retirement planning out of a spreadsheet and then brings it into real life.
Well, that's what we like. Real talk, real life, and let's get into it. All right, Mamadou, let's start from the top. What exactly is a retirement rehearsal?
Well, Alex, a retirement rehearsal is exactly what it sounds like. It's practice run of your retirement lifestyle. Ideally 6 months to a year before you actually retire. It's about living like as if you are retired while you still have a safety net of a paycheck.
Got it. So we're not talking about role-playing with Monopoly money. This is actually shifting into a retirement rhythm. Is that right?
Well, that's exactly right? You are trying to live on an expected retirement budget. Right? You practice your daily routine without the job of your job in the picture, if you will, right? You start getting to feel what retirement is going to look like, and then from there, if there are any surprises, then at least you can adjust.
Right. Well, I love that because I think for a lot of people, retirement is kind of a blurry future, and this makes it real.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's exactly what you want, right? It gives you a feedback, right? Feedback that's real, that's honest feedback on whether your plan that you have is actually going to make into retirement.
Got it. Well, let's get practical. Let's say I'm 12 months from retirement. What's my first move?
Well, Alex, your first move would be you start by tracking your current expenses and then overlay your projected retirement budget, right? For the next few months, live on the budget, see how it feels, and then you can make adjustments.
So if you plan to live on $5,000 a month in retirement, try living on that now, even if you're earning more now.
Well, that would be very practical, right? So I would say yes. If you are spending more than you plan to in retirement, then that's a problem. Now is the time for you to jump in and adjust, right? Also, rehearse your schedule. Wake up without the alarm clock. Fill your day the way you will imagine in retirement. I think that helps a lot.
Well, and that could kind of be fun or maybe kind of tough.
Well, very, very true, right? A lot of people underestimate the emotional side of retirement. It could be boredom. It could be loss of purpose, unexpected joy, right? These are things that rehearsal will help you to kind of get into.
Sure. And what are some activities people test during this rehearsal time?
Well, there's a lot of activities. You're talking about volunteering, part-time consulting, more travel, hobbies, right? Spending time with your grandkids, even simple things like, going to the gym, right? I think that goes a long way.
Right. I can imagine this is where couples can really learn something about how aligned or not they really are.
Oh, yes, Alex. Retirement, I call it, is a team sport, right? A rehearsal lets you and your partner see how your visions in retirement line up or clash, right? But, better to discover that now than 6 months into the real life, right?
Sure. So, Mamadou, what have you seen people discover when they go through this process?
Well, Alex, been in this industry for quite some time now, right? I've seen so much, right? Some realize that they actually are not ready to step working, right? They want more structure and purpose, right? Others learn they underestimate their travel ambitions, right? Or underestimated their healthcare costs, right? But the biggest win is confidence. Rehearsal moves a lot of fear.
Well, that's huge because fear is kind of the silent killer of retirement.
Absolutely. I totally believe in that. Then the rehearsal lets you course correct while you can.
All right, folks. Well, that's a wrap on retirement rehearsal. I hope you're walking away with some ideas that you can actually try. Don't just plan your retirement, live it in advance.
Well said. Amen to that, Alex. Exactly. Retirement shouldn't be a leap into unknown, right? It should feel like the next natural step, right? And rehearsing it, right? That's how you make it real.
Outstanding. Well, don't forget to follow, like, and share this podcast. And if you try a retirement rehearsal, let us know how it goes. Until next time, take care of your money, and it will take care of you.
Until next time, stay informed, stay financially savvy, and keep shining as the backbone of our great nation. This has been Retire Happy, your benefits and your future. We've got you covered. Axiom Value Wealth Management LLC is a registered investment advisor. This platform is solely for informational purposes. Investing involves risk and possible loss of principal capital. Likes, endorse, and approve are not intended to be endorsements of our firm, our advisors, or our services. Please be aware that while we monitor comments left on this page, we do not endorse or necessarily share the same opinions expressed by site users. While we appreciate your comments and feedback, please be aware that any form of testimony from current or past clients about their experience with our firm is strictly forbidden under current securities laws. Please honor our request to limit your post to industry-related educational information and comments. Third-party rankings and recognitions are no guarantee of future investment success and do not ensure that a client or prospective client will experience a higher level of performance or results. These ratings should not be construed as an endorsement of the advisor by any client, nor are they representative of any one client's evaluation.